Hey everyone, so this video is going to be an update about my unemployment, getting laid off type of series here. So if you haven't seen my other two videos that I have out so far, I highly recommend going and checking those out. So I'm really happy to let you all know that I actually accepted a position and I'm really excited. It's not remote, but it's okay. It's part-time and I'm super pumped about it. I actually am hoping to work part-time instead of full-time. And I'll kind of explain that a little bit later in the video, but I'm supposed to start towards the end of March and I'm really excited. I'm still waiting to sign all the official paperwork and things like that, so I'm probably not going to be sharing where or other information. Try to keep that private for now, but I am just really excited. So I'm not actually going to be unemployed anymore. Hopefully all the paperwork goes through well and everything is all set. I'm not sure if they do all the background checks, and I'm guessing they will, but I should pass that. So I'm really excited. But I kind of just want to hop on here and talk about my thoughts about being unemployed, getting laid off, why I want to do part-time. And I apologize if I'm kind of looking left and right. It's because I just got this brand new Ring thing. I don't really know what it's called, but that light that goes around your camera. And it's my first time using it, so I keep wanting to look at myself, which is this way, but then I'm actually not looking at the camera. So it's a little confusing, and it's kind of it's really bright. My eyes are not used to it, so this video is probably going to be short because it is bothering my eyes a little bit. So just to kind of recap of what's going on, I'm starting to work part-time, and I'm really excited about it. After I got laid off, I kind of just did not want to work full-time, and I know that that's probably kind of a weird thing to say because nobody wants to work full-time, but I'm serious. I did not realize how monotonous or how much of a routine we tend to get into, and then that's just kind of what we accept life to be. There is so much of the world to explore and so many things to do. Why do I want to spend 40 hours a week at a job, especially a desk job? So I do still want a remote job, just because I like the freedom and the flexibility. However, I am just so excited to start this job, and I really think I'm going to love it, so I don't really mind that it's in person. But I'm doing part-time because I cannot fully support myself full-time right now. I make about $200 to $300 a month with KDP and YouTube currently, and that's just not enough to pay the bills. I need to be making closer to $1,500 to $2,000 to be able to do this full-time, and that is the ultimate goal because I want to have time freedom. I don't want to be stuck at a job unless I really love the job. I honestly think I'm really going to love this, so I may just stick with it anyways. But there's just so much more to do, and getting laid off was probably the best thing that ever happened to me because it got me out of that rut and out of that routine. I didn't want to leave the company because I invested over 3 years into it, and I was trying really hard to go for promotions and all of these things, but there's so much more to life than work, and if you love your job, awesome, kudos to you. But I did not love my job. I loved helping people, and I love some of the things that I get to do. But if I would rather choose between working 40 hours a week at a corporate job or having those 40 hours to do whatever I want with, obviously I'm going to do whatever I want. Life is just so short, and I'm realizing that, and getting laid off really opened my eyes. Why do we wait to do the things we want to do? Why do we wait to go to events and go to different places in the world? And why are we waiting? People wait for retirement to go to wherever they want to go, or it's just I'm looking at some of the jobs I've applied to. I don't know why I just did this, and it just kind of amazes me. Some are oh, you get 2 weeks vacation, and that's awesome, that's great. But if I think about it, out of 52 weeks out of the year, I get 2 weeks that I get to just do whatever I want. That's it, 2 weeks. That doesn't even make sense. Our most of our lives are working for most people 40 hours a week, and some people work more, and I could go on this forever as a rant, but I plan to do another video of different tips and I don't know if it's really tips and tricks, but just things I've learned since getting unemployed and being laid off. And I guess technically I haven't been fully unemployed as of yet because I'm still on my other company's payroll until a certain date, and it's really confusing. But I got laid off back in January, and it's just, I've learned so many things. I've gone through an emotional roller coaster. I've cried so much. I've been super stressed, super frustrated. Like, the amount of emotions and roller coasters I've gone to is just, it's a lot. But I also feel like I've grown and I've learned so much, and I truly think this was meant to happen. I mean, I believe that God always has a plan, and God's plan is the best plan. And sometimes I don't always understand why things happen, but I really think being laid off opened up my eyes to so much more and so many things that I'm missing. Like, really take a step back and evaluate your life and your job and just decide if that's what you want. And if it's not, go and change it. The only one that can change that is you. And I hear excuses all the time. Well, I can't do this until like I'm gonna retire. I can't do this because of the area I'm in, or some people have kids, or they have pets, or they just don't have the time off of work. Like, make the time to do the things that you love, because we get so wrapped up in our work schedule and promoting within a company, but what do you want to do? Where do you want to visit? Where do you want to travel? There's so many different things we could be doing with our time, and I really don't like that we spend 40 hours a week working. I know that that's just life sometimes, but there's other things to do. I mean, I have KDP and YouTube now, and I'm hoping to make this my full-time income, because this is what I want to do. I want to make videos. I want to help people. I want to publish books. This is something that I'm very passionate about and I love. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with working 40 hours a week if that is what you want to do and that works for your lifestyle and you love that. So don't think this is like me attacking anybody. It's not. If you love what you do and you love your work schedule, that is amazing. I'm so, so happy for you. I'm talking to the people who are like me, who are just stuck, just trying to go with like the normal, like get a corporate job, climb up the ladder, and then retire when you're 65 and whatever. Like, no, like I'm not waiting for that. Okay, and maybe it's not going to work out this year. Maybe I'm not going to make enough with KDP and YouTube. Maybe I will have to work 40 hours a week. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try my hardest to be able to work for myself full time. And if I don't succeed, like, it's okay. But at least I'm going to try. And I truly believe that hard work does pay off. And whether this takes me 2 years, 5 years, or 10 years, I'd rather work my butt off for 10 years and be able to work for myself than spend another 40 years in corporate. So that's like a huge rant. But update is I did get a job and I did accept it. It's going to be part-time for now. Hopefully I can afford all of that. And I really hope KDP and YouTube continue to kind of do better. And I'm hoping they take off a little bit, because if I could do this full time, that would be the ultimate dream. And honestly, just looking at the first video and looking at this one, it's amazing. Like, just the growth I feel like I've had in these few months is unbelievable. And if you got laid off, it's gonna be okay. Like, you'll figure it out. It'll be okay. I'm probably going to have more ups and downs. I'm probably going to have more doubts, but it's all right, because as long as you just keep going, you know, just keep trying, don't give up, it's going to be okay. So I hope this video was helpful. I would love to hear all of your comments or feedback, or really anything. You guys have been so supportive of me through all of this, and I greatly appreciate it. I really think I'm going to do some videos about being laid off or looking for jobs or things like that. I'm not sure if that's something you guys are interested in, but I feel pretty passionate about it. So I think I'm going to make a few more videos, but we'll see. I'm not sure. So thank you so much for watching and listening to this video, and let me know if this ring light really worked out and the quality of this video. Like, I'm trying a lot of new things here, but I'd really appreciate some kind feedback. So it can be constructive, just please be nice. So thank you again for watching this video and listening. I greatly appreciate you all so much, and I hope that you have a great day.